Dr. Whiskers was a very clever cat. She loved to do experiments. Her lab was full of fun things. There were beakers and tubes, colorful liquids bubbled. Dr. Whiskers put on her goggles. She was ready for a day of science. "Today will be amazing," she purred. First, she grabbed her favorite thing, catnip. She had a big idea about catnip and gravity. Dr. Whiskers was going to test if catnip could fly. "This is going to be epic," she said, giggling as she prepared her first experiment. Dr. Whiskers was always very curious. That's why she loved science so much. Dr. Whiskers put a pile of catnip on a plate. "Okay," she said, "let's see what happens." She used a special fan. It would blow the catnip up high. She turned it on. Whoosh! The catnip flew into the air. It floated like a green cloud. Dr. Whiskers laughed. "It works," she cried. She batted at the floating catnip. It tickled her nose. She sneezed. The catnip scattered all over the lab. "Oops," she said. "Time for experiment number 2. She looked around her messy lab and giggled. "A little mess is okay when you're a scientist," she said, grabbing a tiny screwdriver from her toolbox. Dr. Whiskers loved robots. She built a tiny robot mouse. It had whirring gears and flashing lights. "Go, my little friend," she said, winding it up. The robot mouse zoomed across the floor. It zipped and zagged. Dr. Whiskers chased after it. "You're very fast," she said. The robot mouse bumped into a table leg. It spun in a circle. Dr. Whiskers laughed. "Even robots make mistakes," she said. Dr. Whiskers was having so much fun, but now it was time for her most exciting experiment yet. She rubbed her paws together mischievously. "Time for potions." Section 4, Concocting Chaos, the Great Potion Fiasco. Dr. Whiskers loved to mix potions. She had bottles of all colors. She poured a little of this and a little of that. She stirred and she mixed. The potion bubbled and fizzed. What will it do, she wondered. Suddenly, poof! The potion changed color. It turned bright pink and sparkly. Dr. Whiskers gasped. "Wow," she said. Pink smoke filled the lab. It smelled like strawberries and sunshine. Dr. Whiskers coughed. "Maybe a little too much sparkle," she said, waving the smoke away with her paw. Section 5, A Day of Discovery, Celebrating the Unexpected. Dr. Whiskers looked around her lab. It was a mess. There was catnip everywhere. Her robot mouse was still beeping, and the air was pink and sparkly. But she didn't mind. "Science is messy," she said. "And fun." She learned so much today. She learned that catnip doesn't really fly. She learned that robots are silly. And she learned that potions can be very surprising. Dr. Whiskers was a happy scientist. She couldn't wait for tomorrow.